Cruise lovers, Captain Jack here. I'm going to talk about getting home after the cruise. Yes, normally it is sad and I don't want to leave, and a little bit you want to come home to, see the fur babies, and maybe you've had enough if it's been, 8 days, but that's why I don't want to do no short cruises anymore. It seems like it's so over and fast, and you go through all the hassle of getting there and on and off the ship, especially 4 days, no more. I might do a 5-day if it was a good deal or a ship I wanted to be on. But anyways, I was ready to come home this time because that, even though the Aces cruise was no kids 21 and up, I love that, and the free drinks it came with, and almost being free except for port taxes, but it really wasn't free. I had lost some money on the previous cruise, so I guess that's why they decided to give it to me. But yeah, it was nice getting to go to Miami and flying to Miami. There was really no delay, like 5 minutes, no big deal, but it was on the way back with the government being shut down. We were on the tarmac. I think it was already delayed for 30 minutes. It was late getting back. And then we sat on the tarmac on the runway for another 2 hours, just waiting to get the okay to leave. So that 2.5 hour delay, especially the 2 hours just sitting on the plane, and then had another 3-hour flight from Miami back to Dallas. So that was 5 hours. That was rough. I was ready to get home, after 8 days, and because this is the first time, I guess technically the second time. One time it seemed like I got sick on the last day, but usually I guess it's the change in the atmosphere from Texas to Mexico or Cozumel. I don't get sick all the time, but about 50% of the time I come down with some kind of sinus infection when I get back a couple days later. But this time, man, it was the third day on the cruise, and it really sucked. I almost believe, like, what they say, 99.9% of the people got sick. I know my wife got sick a couple days after I did, so she blamed it on me, but everybody was coughing, and it was just, it's not COVID. We tested, we were negative, and it wasn't no flu like the fever or nothing, and it was just an inconvenience, cold, sinus, some stupid little allergy virus BS. I wouldn't have wanted to stay any longer, or so I'm out just getting a little breath of fresh air, gonna check the mail, see what we got. We had a babysitter or checking on the cat, so we shouldn't have too much mail. She checked it a couple days, so see what we got. Oh yeah, I got some medicine here. Oh boy, don't we love the medicine. Taking too much medicine, man. The VA just keeps loading me up more medicine, and I kept telling them, well, some of this medicine don't seem like it's working, or I need some different new medicine. And the doctor finally said, yeah, you're already taking way too much medicine. I said, I know, right? Y'all keep prescribing me all this medicine and just fix the symptoms. Y'all don't want to fix what's wrong with me. But being diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis, there ain't no cure. There's nothing you can do. You just kind of have to deal with it, the pain medicine, and it's right now. I got the one that's kind of like, I guess it's not too bad. It's it does get bad, like it has the flare-ups, and then you got the remission period, so we'll see. The last 2 years I had the real bad from like April to August, and seems like right now I'm kind of doing all right. I'm like in the remission part, so we'll see again once April comes, if it's the third year in a row that it at the same time that it hits me. I don't know, it's just coincidence. We'll see. I think 2 times, but 3 times it's got to be something else. But yeah, so we got about 8 weeks. We got a New Year's cruise. That'll be our first New Year cruise. At least we're driving down to Galveston for that. We live in Dallas, so 5-hour drive, and been on the Dream a couple times, not a favorite, but get to go on a New Year's cruise, and this will be our first time we are getting the Cheers package. They had a little discount on it, so we're going to do that. And hey, man, it's tough getting back. I tell you, Justin, I keep like looking up on when I was like at a restaurant or something, the little fire things to see if there was a duck or just, you know, little stuff like that. You know, you kind of feel like you wake up and you think you're still on the ship or something like that, or, you know, it's a weird thing, but it's so much nicer being at home and being in my own bed. But yeah, gotta have a break. I don't know if I could ever do, I'm gonna try, we got a 10 days, 8's been our most so far. We got a 10 and then a 14 days, so that's gonna be a challenge, you know. See after that, I don't think I'd want to do anything more than, you know, 14 or a whole month. It'd have to be a really good deal or something, you know, and sell my house or something like that. Where, so anyway, I'm just kind of jabbing on. So I'm gonna go inside and eat me some pizza, which Papa John's, man. I don't know, like a lot of people act like they love that pizza, but I think they're just drunk pirate pizza on the ship. I don't really like it that much. It's just, I don't know. But anyways, if you get on Royal Caribbean, I think they got a little bit better ship, so a better pizza. Well, we'll talk to you later.